Hello, this is 5 Minutes of Torah with a BI Rabbi. This is Rabbi Adam Stein, fresh from the Pre Pesach shave and haircut over at King Edward. Got to get ready for the counting of the Omer and Passover coming soon in a few days. And here I am in my kitchen. You can see a lot of Passover food over there. The stove has been koshered. We've put foil on it. We have pots where we were koshering all sorts of utensils and things just yesterday. We're getting lots of things ready, koshering the counters. We were pouring boiling water on them just yesterday. We'll kosher the microwave on Sunday. All sorts of things that we're doing to get ready for this crazy, crazy holiday that we have. And I'm hoping to not trip over some box or something from the garage. You can see we even decided this big display case over there of Judaica. There's a lot of stuff, cups and glasses in Judaica that we decided not to kosher this year, or we couldn't kosher it. So we can't own chametz. We can't even see chametz on Pesach. So covered up with some newspaper. If you're bored during my Seder, you can read a nice article or see some nice pictures from the newspaper. Downstairs in our garage, I'm not taking you down there. A lot of chametz from our kitchen we've put down there and various appliances and things. I think we're going to gather them together and put a sheet over them so we don't have to see our chametz, as we shouldn't be, every time we go down into the garage. So I just want to say a little something about chametz. We just keep using that word throughout Pesach and the days and weeks leading up to Pesach. Chametz, chametz, chametz. But what is chametz really? Well, Dr. Jay Eidelman, our congregant, who's a great expert on all things chametz and kitniot and seor, another word used in the Tanakh and the Bible for this type of leaven. When he was teaching in my conversion class, he was reminding us that chametz isn't necessarily flour or bread or pasta or cereal. Okay, what it really is one of these 5 grains. Okay, there's a great acronym, browse. Okay, barley, rye, oat, wheat, and spelt. It's not just one of those 5 grains, but it's one of those 5 grains when mixed with water and allowed to mix with water for more than 18 minutes. If we take one of those same 5 grains and mix it with water, and within 18 minutes and under 18 minutes, if we've baked it into matzah, then it's matzah and kosher for Pesach. So fascinating that the same thing that's prohibited on Pesach, if it mixes with water and starts rising and goes past 18 minutes, is actually allowed, and we eat on Pesach if it's done in the correct way and made into matzah in less than 18 minutes. And so then we start to think about the chametz, not just the material chametz, but the chametz in our lives and the chametz in our souls and in our very spiritual beings. There are lots of rabbis. Rabbi Kariel Litsky, great rabbi and author for many decades, he wrote a good piece about this, quoting our tradition that says that the chametz can really also refer to the puffiness in our lives and in our souls and in our personalities and the egos that get inflated throughout the year. We have to try to look inside ourselves and get rid of that. So just like we're trying to get rid of the same 5 grains that we can actually use to make chametz if it's done in the right way, the sort of stuff that can be helpful to us at some times during the year inside of us to give us confidence and pride can also go too far and give us overconfidence, too much pride, thinking too much of ourselves and maybe not enough of others. But of course, we should be thinking of others. Just like the bread and the cereal and pasta and cake that can be great to eat throughout the year, we run away from on Pesach. We have to run away at many times during the year from pride and too much ego, and instead think about those around us, not just throughout the year, but as we come up on Pesach and we try to give to Jewish family services and other organizations that are providing for others in the community during Pesach. So I hope you give to others around you, to family, to friends, to JFS, to our shul, so we can make sure that Pesach is wonderful for everyone without chametz and with a little bit of matzah. Chag Sameach.